Breaking news. Nigerian soldiers insist they are being owed January salary despite army denial that they don't owe them. And this is rather causing serious trouble in the country. Now, there are some people that even if the federal government want to owe salaries, they should not even touch their own. One of such people are teachers, security agencies, you know, whoever is in charge to do this disbursement and ensure people get their salary is not doing his work. Even when they got their salary, you saw how the way they display on the roads, collecting money and beating up people because they refuse to drop money here and there. Nigeria, even when their salaries are being paid, how much more that their salaries are not being paid? Is that not a threat on the nation? I ask. Is that not a threat? And yet everybody keep quiet and pretend that all is well. Something has to be done. How can they be owing soldiers salaries? How? How can they be doing that? Yet senators are paid, the president is paid, the vice president is paid, and they are all getting their money. But other people in the country salaries are being held. Is that right? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Soldiers insist their own January salary despite army denial. Several soldiers and officers of the Nigerian army says they are yet to be paid their January salary, and this is February. There have been reports of soldiers being owed salaries, but the Nigerian army dismissed the claim. Oyema, army spokesman, said Farouk Yahaya, the army chief, ensures the prompt payment of salary allowances and all statutory entitlements. It is therefore insinuative to state that for the month of January, all salaries and allowances have been paid, he said. But some soldiers and officers across different divisions told the cable on Saturday that they were yet to be paid their January salaries. Why is the authority not saying the truth? I am yet to receive my January salaries, and that's the truth, a senior officer at the Army Division 2 in Ibadan told the cable. It is a sad situation that I have to borrow money to keep the family in the last weeks. You know how January could be after the festivity. And we need our salaries so people can go about their business and do what they need to do. Nigerian government continue to lie to the public as though they have done the right thing. Salaries are being held. People are being held salaries. Another soldier at the Army 1 Division in Kaduna said nobody in the division has seen January salary. Maybe new soldiers from 21 NA are the ones that have been paid, but everyone else is still hoping to receive this we are talking about. The situation was the same with soldiers who spoke with the cable from the Army Division 3 in Jos. Army has not paid us a dime since this year began, a soldier said. Soldiers are tired. After working our heads off, there's nothing to show for it. We have families. We have been in high spirit here, but they are dulling us. Some of the soldiers allege that since the new army chief came on board, their salary payment has not been regular, has constantly been delayed. Depending on the COSA, sometimes we get paid on the 25th for the last month's salary, sometimes on the 30th. We don't have a specific payday anymore. But with this current chief of staff, payment comes the following month, another soldier has said. The soldier said whenever they complain, the authorities blame the people and call them ungrateful people and blame the payroll system and the central payroll platform introduced by the federal government. This is not fair, the armies have lamented. So this is what is happening. We're getting different vibes, okay, from the people in respect to salaries payments. It is wrong. Okay, the federal government is doing something that should not be accepted in any way, form, or kind. What the federal government is doing can actually lead to breakdown of law and order. Yeah, it can actually lead to breakdown of law and order. It is wrong to allow the federal government, to owe teachers. Now they are extending this very thing they are doing now to soldiers. Already we know what's going on with the soldiers. Even with them, with their salaries being paid previously, we know how they go about these things. We know that they stand on the road. We know that they do. So this is wrong. Honestly speaking, we cannot continue with these things and pretend that all will suddenly fall in place. What is going on in Nigeria is not acceptable. It's not acceptable in any way, form, or kind. And so everybody needs to stand up and defend the truth and speak against every wrongdoing currently going on in the country. Soldiers, their salaries are being held. They speak and they say, no, the people are lying. So who exactly is lying? Who exactly is lying here? Because the truth must be told. Soldiers are tired, and by the time they themselves become the criminal, then I wonder, then the nation is already torn apart. We must not give them opportunity to even think about that or to not become that, because that's what this government is already doing. And the first thing they're forgotten is that they will turn on them. Okay, they are the ones protecting them, being all around them. They will be the first culprit before they go after the people. That's what they are failing to recognize. They are really failing to recognize that it will start with them. It will really sincerely truly start with them before it gets to the masses. So that time to act, that time to rise up and to speak against wrongdoing in the society is now. For if we don't do the right thing, these people will come in and do rubbish. Soldiers are crying, you know. Soldiers are crying. This is not fair. What's going on in the country is not fair at all. I'm not just soliciting for them, including teachers. Child will go to university. If it's abroad, the day you step into the university, you know the day, your potential day of graduation. Even during COVID, people still graduated. Yes, life continued. People graduated because it cannot be changed. There is an academic year. Only in Nigeria they can do things haphazardly and they don't care the repercussion or the effects it might have on people. And as a matter of fact, they can't be bothered. What kind of a country is that? People leave the country and they become better. All of a sudden, it's as though their life become really better and they begin to see, better things and what have you. So this is what is happening now. This is what is happening. You cannot continue to pretend that everything is well when we know that there is really serious cause for concern. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. Bye for now. Bye.